back to the channel, and thank you so much for tuning into another episode. Video. Sorry, I'm so used to the podcast. If you haven't tuned into the first one, go and do that, because I kind of like explain what the go is with YouTube and why I'm back. In a nutshell though, Instagram only allows me to do so much. The podcast obviously is long form content, but you can't see me. And I feel like when you can see me, it's more chilled, it's more of a conversation. And as I said in my first video, the vibe for these videos is like, I want you to be able to just hit play on mindset content, learning more about subconscious mind, stepping into your power as a successful, wealthy woman that you are whenever you want. And the vibe I want to go for is like hitting play when you're cooking dinner or while you're getting ready in the morning. That is the vibe for the video, the YouTube channel. Oh my God, my period is next week, and my communication skills are just not great during this week usually. FYI, for those who aren't in alignment with your menstrual cycle and you ever wonder, particularly those in business or those who are like sharing and showing up on social media, if you're ever wondering why some weeks you are the queen of communication and you can just get on TikTok or Instagram or your podcast and just talk and your sentences are perfect and everything you say you're like, yes, that was perfect, versus other weeks where you're like, what the fuck did I just actually say then? Your menstrual cycle could have a massive big impact on that. Depending on where you are in your cycle, your communication skills are also influenced. So week of ovulation, they're the weeks you want to be smashing out masterclasses, workshops, doing content like this, which is what I should do and listen to my own advice, versus the weeks before, the week usually before your menstrual cycle. Communication skills can tend to go out the window. But we are here now, so let's just smash it out. Today's video is all about acting as if, and I want to do a bit of a challenge with you guys on really starting to be the woman who already has the life that you desire. And why I want to create this video and send you this little challenge this week is because where so many go wrong, and you may be one of them, is waiting for the change to happen in the physical world before you start to think and feel differently. The thing with that is, while ever your thoughts and feelings are equal to your environment, you will never create change. So if your environment right now looks like business isn't great, money isn't flowing through the door, the momentum isn't here, you're just not loving your life, while ever your thoughts and feelings are equal to that, you will not create the change. So this challenge is going to help you reverse that and start to think and feel differently before the change happens in the physical world. When you think and feel differently, when you think and feel equal to a different environment or a different reality, you will then create the change to mirror that. So it's really this simple. If you already had everything that you desire, the money, the business, the relationship, the home, the car, the luxuries, the choices, the freedom, all of the things. If you already had that, how would you think from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep? How would you feel from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep? And starting to firstly be more aware about the thoughts and feelings you're currently having. You'll notice the contrast very quick. But starting to go, if I already had everything that I desired, how would I think and how would I feel? Once you've established that, starting to think and feel like that now, ahead of actually seeing the change. I was saying this to my client the other day, and she was like, so kind of like being delusional. And I'm like, exactly, like being delusional. Like, I want you guys to be delusional. I want you to get so good at thinking and feeling like you've already got everything you desire that people are like, are you okay? Starting to think and feel so equal to a new reality, you will begin to see the changes. The reason for this is a few things. One, your thoughts and feelings are contributing or influencing the energy field that is around you. That energy field is interacting with your reality. You are bringing in what you were a match for. So if you are thinking about how your business isn't growing, how no one's buying from you, how last month you didn't hit your goal, you're feeling lack, you're feeling the scarcity, you're feeling confused, you are just sending out a broadcast of I don't have, and you will manifest not having it. You're sending out the broadcast that my business isn't growing, no one wants to buy from me, you manifest that very thing in your reality. Not only are you going to start to influence the energy field surrounding you, the law of attraction says you will attract what you are a match for, but you're also starting to literally upgrade your brain and upgrade the subconscious program. The subconscious program, once impressed with a new program, will see to it. I did a whole video on this in the previous video, so go back and do that. I'll link it up the top somewhere. But essentially, by starting to be someone different, you're starting to create something different. When you learn a new skill, your brain literally changes. When you learn any new skill, you are firing up new circuitry in the brain, and it has the neuro pathway to perform the particular task. When you are practicing being someone different by acting as if, you are firing up new neurological pathways in the brain so that the brain can then perform that new way of being. At first, like my client said, this will feel delusional. At first, it's going to feel a little bit strange, suddenly thinking that your business is $1 million business when according to the bank account, it isn't. Or feeling like all of your community is just vibing everything that you're putting out when literally no one is liking your stuff. But practice makes perfect, and eventually you will get good at this. Not only will you get good at this, if you master thinking and feeling like your life has already changed how you want it to be, not only will you start to think and feel differently, but you will start to see the changes in your reality. So it's like you're going to only be delusional for so long until you actually have the proof of your work. So that's something else I should also say as part of this challenge. Start documenting the shifts that you notice, and the shifts will happen quite quick if you are mastering this. To wrap this up, what do you want? If you already had it, how would you think and how would you feel? Immediately you'll start to notice, I wouldn't be complaining. I wouldn't be confused why my business isn't growing. I wouldn't be caught up in the amount of followers and likes I got yesterday because I'm already there. I'm already the woman that I want to be. And then making it your sole mission to think and feel like the new way. Thinking and feeling like you already have what you want. And take this into your behaviors as well. So this will naturally start to influence your behaviors because you're adopting a new identity. The NLP structure says whatever your identity is will influence the results, which is where a lot of people go wrong as well. They try and create new results while carrying around an identity that just wouldn't have that kind of result. So by thinking and feeling differently, you're already starting to adopt a new identity. The next one under that is your behaviors. So you'll already start to behave differently. But thinking and feeling and behaving like the woman that you want to be is the most perfect recipe to create fast change in your life because you're starting to be someone different. Your thoughts and feelings are now equal to a new environment, which means the shifts will occur. And I think it was a quote by Dr. Joe Dispenza. He says, the side effect of thinking and feeling differently is seeing the change in your reality. And I'm like, that is so cool. Like, it's just a default thing that will happen. Think and feel and be different. The default is you will manifest those very things in your reality. Welcome to the Act As If Challenge. Let me know in the comments if you're participating. Something else, another cool exercise that you can do to really start to establish what the new version of you would do so that you can start to be her now is script out a dream day for you. And I mean, I should probably put this at the start. Do this probably first, but script out a dream day for you. Forgetting how it's going to happen or forgetting whether you think it's possible right now, putting all of that aside and just script out a dream day for you. Once you have that dream day, go through with a highlighter or a pen and start circling or highlighting anything in that dream day that you can actually start doing from right now. For example, if the millionaire version of you wears blazers every single day, well, you can start wearing blazers right now. You don't need to wait for your business to be making millions before you start dressing that way. Or if the millionaire version of you regularly gets her hair and nails done, is that something that you can start doing literally from this week? Again, can you start doing these things even before the business is making millions of dollars? These small little shifts every single day will change who you are. As we've established, once you've changed who you are, then the ripple effect is change in your life. I am very confident that you will feel the shifts, notice the shifts, and start to just go, oh my God, like I'm finally feeling like I'm getting somewhere. Especially if you're in business or been around for a little while and you're feeling stuck, or you're feeling like the change just isn't happening for you. There's a good chance that most of the time you're focusing on how things aren't moving for you, or how you're stuck, or most of the time you're feeling scarcity, you're feeling like you're not good enough, you're feeling like you're doing something wrong. When that is your energy, when that's the broadcast you're sending out, you manifest that stuff. You manifest slow months, self-sabotaging behaviors. You manifest whatever is keeping you where you are now. Change your being, change your life. But anyways, thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you're always kept up to date on new videos and new content. Give it a thumbs up if you love this particular one. Comment below if you are going to do this Act As If challenge, and send me a message on Instagram or comment it below once you start to see the proof of this change in your life, which you will if you do this very well. All right, I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.